Doom 64 is a first-person shooter developed by the now extinct Midway Games and supervised by id Software for the Nintendo 64 in 1997.
So are today's games training our children to kill? Lieutenant Colonel Dave Grossman is a former psychology professor from West Point and
The Doom franchise was already known for causing controversy in the media world for its over-the-top violence, gruesome satanic imagery, but with all that misleading news, all they did was give Doom a larger presence and help its hellspawn become more powerful and become a now classic with gamers around the world. This installment of Doom was the first to break away from the old id Tech Engine 1 and used a souped-up modified version of it, and would also be the last officially licensed version of Doom to use id Tech 1.
Sergeant.
The plot of the game is supposed to follow the same premise of Doom and Doom 2 following their conclusion. In desperation, the military bombed the moon complexes Phobos and Deimos with massive amounts of radiation to kill off what was left of the hellspawn that came in from the Hellgate. But a mysterious entity resurrected the entire demonic horde. You are a sole survivor out of a Marine strike force that was sent in to hold back and kill the advancing demonic hell army that is trying to exterminate all life on Earth. Doom 64 made leaps over its predecessors with higher pixel rates, all new larger sprites for all enemies, items, weapons, and projectiles, created from high-poly rendered models which were anti-alias so when close to the player to prevent pixelation. Lighting systems and color schemes are excellent. It's darker and more foreboding to increase the fear level in the player. The new textures are impressive, scrolling skies, limited room-over-room architecture, and more advanced line triggers. The advanced color lighting and special effects add so much more to the experience, with fog, thunder and lightning, and parallaxing skies. The soundtrack leaves you feeling horrified and immersed. Guns sound real. No more MIDI rock music looping on every stage. As you walk through areas with no enemies, the ambient music will get more calming. But as soon as you enter the action, it will pick up and make you feel rushed and panicky. There are always some snarls or creepy sounds coming from the bowels of pits or empty hallways, making you always turn to make sure you're not going to get ambushed. The most disturbing sound I encountered was babies crying ominously from somewhere. Satanic imagery is used a lot more to make you feel even more in the shit. Pentagrams, inverted crosses, and depictions of sacrifice are common. Doom 64 has 32 exclusive new levels, not including the secret levels that you can access with cheat codes. The game brings back almost all of your favorite enemies, and a few new ones. There are no more former Commandos, Arch-Viles, or Spider Masterminds, or Revenants, due to the limited storage capacity of the N64 cartridges, but make up for it with the new Nightmare Imp and Ruthless Mother Demon. All of your favorite weapons are in the game, and even adds a new weapon, the Unmaker, a laser shooting gun made with different ancient artifacts found throughout the game. I like to refer to it as the Star Wars gun. What's better than a chainsaw? How about a dual-bladed chainsaw? All the guns look amazing with their redrawn new sprites. This game is amazing, and for its time was the best thing out there to play. But there are some drawbacks that need to be addressed in the game, such as there is no multiplayer option so you and 4 of your friends can go head-to-head. Midway stated that Nintendo did not provide the necessary resources to program it.
You alright? Man, I can't believe I found another survivor. Man, you guys, you wouldn't know for the hell I've been through. How'd you guys get here? Hey buddy, you alright? Oh God! Oh God! No! Am I the only one left alive? I can't do this.
And, to top it off, the developer justified the decision based on alleged slowdown during split-screen multiplayer in other games for the console, and they went further to state that Everyone knows the best part of multiplayer is not knowing where your opponent is, and with 4-player split screen, everyone can easily see where their opponents are. Well, I say, so what? Leave it to the players to decide whether to play dirty or fair. We had these options in other games which made them big reasons why we kept playing them after beating the campaign, such as 007 GoldenEye, Turok 2 Seeds of Evil, and Quake 3. And the fact that some of the iconic enemies could not be compensated in the game sucks. There was supposed to be a Doom 2 in development, but was scrapped due to the Doom engine looking dated. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this game a 9. A must-own for all who love first-person shooters, fans of sci-fi and the horror genre, and above all, those who are Doom fans. I would have given the game a 10, but if it wasn't for those minor drawbacks I had mentioned. This game will call you back over and over to get hurt plenty and get buried knee deep.